Hey what is up my boys, what is up? So basically today I made a Grindr account for Xiaojun. He's a pretty young boy so I had high hopes for the lad. I wanted to make this as believable as possible, so I didn't want to use his real name. I wanted him to seem like as much of an American boy as possible. So from somewhere came the name Jeremy Della, which was probably a mistake since I apparently can't even spell Jeremy. Since everyone thinks Xiaojun is 5'3", I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt and marked him as 5'8" like the WayV wiki page says. I estimated his weight, although let's be real, boy probably weighs half this much, my little skinny mini. He is such a baby, I mean, have you seen this video of him smacking Kun? Absolutely god tier, I expect nothing less. His little smile gets bigger with every hit. Okay, anyway, back to the task at hand. Then I came across this question, so I did what I had to do. For some reason the relationship status question gave me an aneurysm. Like literally, what am I doing right now? This shouldn't be so hard. I wanted to be saucy but chickened out and ended up just picking single. Then there was this "what tribe are you a part of" category, and I did what I had to do. To set up a profile you also need pictures, so I just went to Google and picked out some classics. Now was time for the bio, so of course I went for the classic "Hi, I'm a singer. Call me baby and let me lick your kitchen sink. I'm so sorry, Xiaojun." This was the final profile. Now was time for the messaging teehee. Of course, for the sake of the lovely people on Grindr, I'm blurring their profile pictures, but we did get left with some bangers such as "Hung for Hung," "Horny at Hotel Now," "Swap or Suck," and my personal favorite, "Guy Guy." Yeah, these were these people's names. Really not fitting in so far. The messages started out pretty much exactly how you'd expect them to, with more top hits such as "Hey," "Hi," "Horny," and, of course, "When I didn't respond," for a grand total of 3 minutes. Okay. This kind of talk went on with a lot of people, including one guy who asked if the pictures were of my real face and proceeded to never message again. I started getting messages from really funky people, but the messages themselves were really dry like the first ones. For instance, this daddy twink couple looking for a threesome who liked my profile but never replied when I messaged "Hey." Once again I tried to get saucy, but my definition of saucy really isn't that saucy. I started up a really chill conversation with this guy from Barcelona. But when he learned Xiaojun was American, he dipped. Xiaojun then got another message from a guy saying he was at Newcastle Pride, to which he was told to go out there and represent. I then ran out of things to say to the guy, so proceeded to send him a selfie from Xiaojun, which he still hasn't responded to SMH. At this point I was getting bored waiting for messages. My area really has no activity, so I decided to scroll through people and just bring up stuff from their bios to get a response. I noticed this 41-year-old guy whose bio mentioned he had been sober for 2 years. So, I congratulated him for being sober for 2 years. One guy said he was on Grindr to look for connections. He looked like a businessman, so I asked him what kind of connections. Maybe he can hook me up with some cash money, you know what I'm saying? There was a guy named Taeil, literally what could that stand for? LMAO, more like TY, am I right? Sorry, I won't, I'm so sorry. Someone kill that meme. I then came across a person who I thought was very attractive, so I just told them, "Hey, you're attractive." If you know anything about Cardi B, you know she does that sound. You know that sound? The wow face with tears of joy. If this man doesn't know who Cardi B is, I swear to God this whole thing was pointless. Don't judge my laughing crying emoji, I did it because he did. Finally, Xiaojun started getting zestier messages. For instance, this one which was sent after one that was not very PG family friendly. To which Xiaojun responded, "No." I also woke up the next day to some lovely messages for Xiaojun like, "Wow, and I'm gonna jack off to your pictures." Since nothing was really coming after that, I decided to change my location to London. And boy oh boy did that change things up. "You're hot, man." "Thank you, I agree." "Beautiful," said another guy at 5:30 am. "I want you to suck me." "No." And finally, a sweet message from a guy named Jacob. "Hello dear Yukhei." "No." Right, anyway y'all, that's all I've got for you today. Sorry if it was kind of a letdown, I was expecting more personally. Please do click the like button and maybe give me a subscribe. Would be nice. And feel free to add me on Roblox, my name is weishenpea, hahaha. Leave a comment if you wish, I'll see ya next time. Bye.